Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Sports with Monga. We are back with another video, a transfer update for the transfer update globally. We've had done with the pre-season friendlies, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Juventus, AC Milan, AS Roma, Manchester United, Manchester City. All of them are done, and we are back to go over what's the hottest, what's the latest, what's happening, and where do we stand with the hottest news in the transfer market. Let's start with the biggest. Here we go. It is done. Deal done for Julián Álvarez. Yes, guys, can you imagine? It is done. Julián Álvarez is heading to Atlético Madrid. It's a here we go deal in place for 75 million euros fixed and plus 20 million euros and add-ons. Julián has accepted the proposal for a 5-year deal after talks with the agent Hidalgo today. Manchester City signed, you remember, Julián from River Plate in Argentina for 14 million pounds only, and he's now on record sale for 95 million euros package. Guys, what a moment, what a heavy go. This was like old people were just talking about it, like on the side that this might happen, this might not happen. But one thing that I've realized with Pep Guardiola, once you tell him that he wants more game time, and then he says, well, I can't put Haaland on the bench because you want to have more game time. You know, you're fighting against Haaland, and if you've done well as a number 9, but the second choice number 9, but he's saying, guys, I need more. I need more. I need this to happen. But this man has made a call, and Atletico Madrid will get his services. What a moment, guys. What is happening here? Get in the comment section, let me know, what do you think as a Manchester City fans? What is happening? The number 9, your favorite number 9, is on his way out to Atletico Madrid. Julián Álvarez, a very important, not pretty, I was a very important player for Manchester City last season in their Premier League winning title, but also during the treble, because Haaland was injured last season, but the treble winning season as well, he played really, really well. His goals were definitely benefited, and he feels that he needs to be the number 1 instead of Haaland. But of course, you can't kind of have a 50 goals scorer as a number 2. Julián Álvarez played a perfect pivot role with Foden, with Kevin De Bruyne when he was injured as well. He was the assister, so he has shown himself to be the man of the moment. But it is boom, boom, here we go. Atletico Madrid have improved the proposal, and Julián Álvarez says yes. The difference was pretty small, and they were like, okay, let's kind of make this deal done. But Atletico Madrid, and he will be joining Diego Simeone, the Argentine, as well. So an Argentinian World Cup winner joining an Argentinian World Cup winner in Diego Simeone. I'm sure he will be number 1 there after Morata went to MLS early in the transfer window market. So he will be number 1, but it'll be interesting to see how this kind of progresses. Get in the comment section below, guys. Let me know, what do you think? Is it going to be a big miss, or is Manchester City suddenly depleted, or do you feel they will go for Osimhen now? Can Osimhen and Haaland play together? I don't know who they will go for, but Manchester City definitely will feel not loved right now. But Atletico Madrid have had another Englishman, like another heavy go today, Conor Gallagher to Atletico Madrid. It's a here we go, late, the whole drama, guys. I don't know how much have you followed this, and if you want to enjoy more of this content, hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the bell icon for more transfer videos. We will continue to do this series till the transfer market is closed. We still have a month to go. 1st of September is when the transfer market closes. Soon some live streams coming up, soon some more content of Formula 1, FPL, Olympics still on, some clear favorite moments of mine. Sweden winning the pole vault record, Neeraj Chopra possibly winning the gold tomorrow will be amazing, but Novak Djokovic winning the first Olympic gold medal is already on there. So if you want to be on the journey, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. Thanks for supporting the channel. And let's get into Conor Gallagher, a curious case of Conor Gallagher. I wanted to do a separate video of him, but then there was so much to kind of pack it up. And I was like, it's better to just pack it up in one. Maresca, Enzo Maresca, the new Chelsea boss or manager, came in and said, I want to play possession football. I want to see who plays possession football. And he decided that Conor Gallagher is not a possession footballer. He said Conor Gallagher is attacking. When he is good to kind of get the ball, he will fight for the ball, but then he will go forward. He won't get possession. You know, there's a different play. You need to have more patience, more skill on the ball, more kind of strength on the ball. And he said, I'm going to ready to let him go. Conor Gallagher has been with Chelsea for 18 years. 18 years. So, and he has been part of the youth academy. There was no transfer fee. So everything that they get on him is actually a profit. He got a deal from Aston Villa before the Euros. They rejected it, or he didn't want to go. They offered him a 2+1 year deal to Gallagher from Chelsea. He wanted a long-term deal, guys. Chelsea has been signing 7 or 8 year contracts with big players, like they've signed with Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Uchueke, Madueke, and other players. So and Nico Jackson and everybody. So he was like, guys, you've given long-term contracts. Why are you giving me like a 2+1? And you're telling me I'm going to be a squad player? I'm Chelsea through and through. But they decided no was no. Todd Bowley has screwed this club completely. Chelsea fans, let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this move. Again, I think this is a disgrace in my mind. A disgrace, an absolute mind-boggling disgrace. But this man is on his way to Atlético Madrid. He will join Diego Simeone. I think Conor Gallagher will only improve playing outside of England from the Premier League and getting into a top 4 side in La Liga. Atlético Madrid always in the Champions League late stages. Chelsea never to be seen there, but it's going to be interesting. Conor Gallagher to Atlético Madrid. It's a heavy go after late, and it was interesting, guys, because what happened that he was still trying to get a better deal from Chelsea. Chelsea never kind of improved the deal. The Atletico were like, hey, Conor, if you need to give us an answer by Sunday midnight. And like 1 minute before the deadline, he gave them a call and he said, I am accepting the proposal and I will go. After late night exclusive news on his green light to Atletico, there is okay from his move from clubs. 5-year contract for Gallagher, 42 million euros. 42 million euros as fee to Chelsea for the English midfielder. Deal is done. A big here we go. But one man who has said no to Barcelona, but then Barcelona made and got their other man that they have been thinking of, the Spanish duo of Nico Williams and Dani Olmo. They're 2 superstars from the Spanish Euro squad who won the Euros 2024. I don't know if you even remember, Nico Williams and Dani Olmo both were prolific in that match, in the whole tournament. It is a deal done. Barcelona have signed their man, Dani Olmo, to Barcelona. It's a here we go verbal agreement in place after key mission in Leipzig for Barça director Deco. 55 million euros guaranteed package for plus a 7 million add-ons. Main part difficult to reach. Olmo agreed on 6-year deal valid until 2030. He wanted the Barca move, and it is done, guys. Deco flew in and basically talked to Dani Olmo, strung out the deal, and it is done. But Nico Williams has basically, he has signed an extension. And that's an interesting thing, that Nico Williams said no to Barca, and he signed an extension with the current club. And the minute it happened, they were like, okay, it's time to move away and time to get their other man, Mr. Dani Olmo. Nico Williams will be staying, Athletic Bilbao or trying to find the club. Athletic Club, exactly. He's going to stay back at Athletic Club. He signed an extension, but I'm sure next year will be a different deal to go. But Atletico Madrid signing 2 players. Here we go. Julián Álvarez, the main man for Manchester City, he's on his way, and along with Conor Gallagher, but Dani Olmo is on his way to Barcelona. Joan Laporte would be a happy man, and the new coach, Hansi Flick, got the one signing that he wanted. More to get into. Manchester United going back for the double deal for Mazraoui and for Mazraoui. Basically, they went for again, and also along with De Ligt. They went in again for 60 million, but it is said that they are not budging for 50 and 20. That's the deal that they want, a 70 million. I'm guessing this will be a bargain, and they will be like crying on the chips on the way out. 70 million is what they want. Manchester United have offered 60 for both. I don't think that's going to get through, but I'm sure Manchester United would want to get this through, considering Lenny Joro, who's had a surgery and who is injured currently for Manchester United, who will play Fulham in a week. So I'm very sure the fact that Manchester United cannot start the season without a good centre-back pairing. We still have Maguire, we still have Aaron Wan-Bissaka and others to go. But the question is still that will Wan-Bissaka go to West Ham? Everybody's looking at like what happens there. It seems like the Fulham deal for McTominay is completely off. That's not happening anymore. For Manchester United, need to make some space in the midfield, or need to make some space in the defense to allow Mazraoui and De Ligt to come. Both have personal terms agreed with Manchester United, but then when will this deal happen? It feels like Manchester United was on a hot streak, but the reality has struck us. We cannot get players out of the squad. You offer big money. Why would you want to go? Do you remember Phil Jones? Yes, he was in big money. He never let go of big money, and he enjoyed himself. Like, why should I even work for this? So absolutely crazy scenes there. Big movements from West Ham United. West Ham United have done the biggest, I would say, the best signings in this transfer window, getting in Füllkrug. Can you imagine, guys? He's gotten Füllkrug already. He's got Somerville from Leeds. Füllkrug coming in, the absolute monster of a number 9 that he is. He's an absolute, like, it was a deal done from Borussia Dortmund, Niclas Füllkrug to West Ham. It's a here we go on permanent deal from Borussia Dortmund for fee or in excess of 27 million euros. 4-year deal, 4-year deal done for Füllkrug, and it just strong. It's like he's a proper number 9. And if you have to understand, West Ham have had Skamaka and others, but it was like a pure number 9, and I love the way it will happen. They have also deal done for Guido Rodriguez and it's done. The deal is done for. Also signs a new contract for West Ham. West Ham has just been like, they've been on a hot streak here, guys. They've not kind of waited. They know what they wanted, and they have done the business in the right amount of time. It is interesting that Füllkrug is on his way to West Ham. Rodriguez is on his way to West Ham. But one more deal that is done is the signing of the Leeds United, the previously Leeds United player. Godry Rodriguez done. Leeds United player Somerville. He is on his way to. He's on his way. The deal is done. Crescencio Somerville has signed a contract with West Ham United. Deal valid until 2029. It's a here we go. West Ham signing the ones that they want. It is done for them. what is also important in my mind is they are looking at possibly strengthening even more with possibly Aaron Van Bissaka coming through as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how this kind of goes. The main man, West Ham, and that's interesting that Guido Rodriguez is also on his way from Real Betis, the midfielder. He's on his way to West Ham. Somerville is on his way to West Ham. Somerville, Guido Rodriguez, and Niclas Füllkrug set to join. It's a here we go. Obviously, what a they've done. But other teams who are basically ready to kind of say, okay, we need a clear out, guys. We need a clear out. And Thiago Motta has made it very clear what he wants. Thiago Motta has absolutely kind of bummed everybody by saying that he wants a clear out. He does not want Federico Chiesa. Like, there are players right now that he does not want at all. Like, he doesn't want them to stay, and he wants them to kind of pack up their bags and leave. And that includes this man, the Italian giant, Federico Chiesa. Juventus want to clear out Szczesny, Weston McKennie, Bisalario, Arthur Miller, Kostic, Nicolose Carvigliali, Rugani, and out of the project completely. Thiago Motta has basically said, it's time to clear the rut. It's done. We don't want these players. Federico Chiesa, Szczesny, McKennie, Chilo, Melo, Kostic, Nicolose Carvigliali, and Rugani. All these players need to go. I'm guessing everybody is looking to kind of sign them up, or interesting to see what happens here. Of course, Allegri was fired, but then Motta came in, the legend of the club. And this is what's happening, guys. So who do you think Chiesa should sign for? Is it time that Man City goes and picks up these 4 players or 6 players, and then or do you feel there is better places for them? Get in the comments section below. Let me know what do you think. The West Ham fans, this is a very hot transfer window for you. Let me know, what do you feel about Füllkrug? I love Füllkrug signing, actually. Premier League will be like the first number 9, that the proper number 9, the man who will be running like crazy, making it hard for the defenders. It's going to be interesting to watch. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about Manchester United, the double deal for Mazraoui in the league. Conor Gallagher, Atletico, and also Julián Álvarez. Juventus with Federico Chiesa, where does he go? Somerville, Füllkrug, and Rodriguez on his way to West Ham. But the one man that I didn't want to get into, but I possibly the last will go, is the Napoli man of the Napoli guy, Victor Osimhen. He is being touted. Napoli messed up again. They wanted a big deal for him. They signed him last year with a big deal, but eventually are trying to offload him because they can't pay his wages. The new Napoli coach, Antonio Conte, wants Romelu Lukaku from Chelsea. Chelsea don't want to play the 200 million release clause for Osimhen. Osimhen might sign for PSG, but PSG don't want to pay this much money. It's going to be interesting what is going to happen. But it's clearly Napoli want him to be out of Osimhen, to be out of the squad, to have some better wages. It's going to be interesting to watch. I think there's going to be a continuous theme of Osimhen till he signs his future club. Get in the comment section below. Let me know which club actually do you feel will sign him. PSG, 100 million, 200 million again, doing the Mbappe mistake, or will they learn? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Sports with Monga. Thanks for the support, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.